G'day guys, how you going? Here we are with the Austrack 2018 Telegraph X. I'm going to introduce you to its packed features, so come and have a look. Plenty of storage in this camper. You'll see as I open the fridge compartment, the package includes a 75 litre Evercool dual control fridge, allowing you to have two completely separate compartments. You can have either one as a fridge or a freezer. Plenty of space in there. There's a ventilation fan on the door to blow fresh air into that compartment so your fridge never overheats or cooks. You also see we've got a handy bottle opener there, which is of course right next to the fridge. That's where it needs to be. In here we have a whole lot of storage for pantry needs. Two very large drawers. As you can see, you can put all your pots, pans, plates, cups and everything in that top drawer. Another one the same in the bottom to put all your dry food, so a ton of space in there. Up the top we've got two bags of poles, which is all your poles for your camper. We generally separate them, so you've got a bag of Annex poles and a bag for the rest of your camper. On the door here you'll notice that we've developed this sticker which indicates where all your poles sort of go. We've colour coded it to make it a little bit easier to read, and of course all your poles are numbered, so it's very easy to understand where they all need to go. Just up here, we have on the outside of the camper, a double USB port and also a 12-volt accessory outlet for when you're pulled up for lunchtime and you need a bit of extra power to charge that phone or whatever the case might be. You can just plug in there and you're good to go. It comes with that great big storage rack up there. It can also be used as a boat rack. It's 150 kilos rated, so you can put on there pretty much whatever you want to put on. We go for a mud tyre. I'm on a 16-inch alloy rim there as standard. Here we have the kitchen. Very important to have a comprehensive kitchen when you have a great camper like the Austrack Telegraph X. It's got to have all the features that you need to make sure that whoever is doing the cooking has got everything they need to do it with. A nice lockout there which stops that kitchen from sliding back in. A handy shelf on the back gives that all that extra prep area there. Another slide out shelf there. You really have got a ton of space to get some really good meals prepared. We use a 3-burner European SMEV stove. Set down about 50 mil there, so it does reduce the amount of wind that comes over the burners. We generally find that this is the best fitment for the camper. It is built for RVs and that's what should be there. There's nothing rattly in there, no cast iron, crevice, nothing like that. It's built for this camper. A handy storage shelf on the back here to put your sauces or your condiments on. You can also use that as a drainage rack when you're doing your kitchen. Of course, you've got a light here with a switch which is directional. You can direct that into whatever you're cooking there. Another light up here which shines all the way across the top of your kitchen, so you can really see exactly what's going on. Down the front here there's a ton of storage in these drawers. Of course, you've got a full cutlery drawer here, so plenty of room to put all your cutlery. Another utility drawer in there with a heap of space. And down here we have all your connections for your gas and water. Very, very easy to connect. Around the back, you've got one spare wheel here. As I said, the mud terrain tyres from before is included in the package. A nice big storage box here. Now this is bigger than it looks. When you open this up, you generally think that it's coming to about here, but I can keep going. I'm coming all the way down to there. It is a really good, nice deep box to put all those extra little things in. You're not usually sure where to put them. There's a winch on the rear for when you have your camper already open up and you want to close it up, you can use that winch. So there's a winch on the back and the front which helps that out. Around this side of the camper, a 240-volt inlet, 15-amp plug, which allows you to plug a lead in there if you're at a powered site or at home if you want to keep your camper charged. That's the place to plug it in. It runs through a 20-amp charger, multi-stage charger, and also a 1500-watt sine wave inverter to give you 240-volt power on the inside of your camper as well. Great feature to have. In here, we have a little bit more storage. There is one of your water pumps just under the little flap in there, so if you need to get to that for any reason, it's accessible there. Got two water fillers, one for each tank. The Telegraph X has a 120 litre tank in the rear and a 50 litre tank in the front, giving you 170 litres in total, which is a bunch load of water. especially given you've got those 2 jerry can holders there, another 2 by 20 litres up the front. So, you know, essentially gives you 210 litres of water. Down here we have your electrical control panel. It generally gives you, tells you what's going on with the camper. You've got 2 water level gauges there to tell you how much water you've got in each tank. You've got an amp meter here, tells you how many volts you've got in your battery and how many amps you're using when you've got things turned on also. Switches down the bottom here to turn everything on as it needs to be turned on. A whole bunch more storage around this side also. A nice big tub drawer. As you can see from the depth of that, you really can get some really good items in there. It's just so useful to have that extra storage up the front of the camper there. And again on this side, a great big cabinet in there as well. There's a fire extinguisher in there as well. There are lights inside these 2 big front boxes which come on when you open the door. And of course that vent there, as I said from earlier, when you've got that air pushing through that fridge side, it comes through this cabinet and goes out that vent there. You'll notice on these doors also, we use a vehicular seal, a dual seal, so it allows that to come in and really pull into that seal so no dust or water gets in. All the catches on all the doors are adjustable, so if you want to pull them in a bit tighter, if you're going to do something, you know, a bit of bull dust or something like that, you can pull them in a lot tighter, so you'll definitely not get any dust in there at all. Around the front, as I said, 2 jerry can holders and 2 9-kilo gas bottle holders there. We also give you the rings for the 4.5 kilo gas bottles. That way, if you want to save a little bit of weight up the front, you can just pop a small bottle in and you're good to go with that. We use the XO series 750 kilo rated dual wheel jockey wheel. In my opinion, best on the market. It goes through anything, it takes a whole lot of weight. You just can't break them, they're fantastic. Down here we use the McHitch Uniglide 3.5 ton coupling. We supply all the components of that to fit that up to your vehicle and run through that with you when you come to pick up your camper. There's that front winch we spoke about. That's for opening your camper if you choose to use it. Here we are, we've got the Telegraph X 2018 all set up, ready for camp. We've set up the main tent, got it all ready for bedding and sleeping in there. We've got the TV, the stereo system, the DVD player ready to go for the kids. Kitchen's all out, ready to cook that perfect camping meal. Fridge is here, pantry, all set, ready to go and easy to use. Ensuite down the end for your toilet and shower, you don't have to go too far. We've got that end wall up. We've also put this wall, front wall up over here and just rolled up half of it like that so that you still have, you know, plenty of access to the outdoors. We have here a digital tuner TV that's linked to a DVD player. It also takes SD card, HDMI and USB. So you can plug in any of your devices in there and play until your heart's content, or to keep the kids busy after they're busy chasing butterflies all day and had enough of that. We have this handy light that covers, as I said earlier, covers that light all the way over the kitchen, as well as an auxiliary light here. Plenty of room in the kitchen here, 3 burner SMEV, cutlery, utility, drawer there, utility rack, nice sink, plenty of room for prep stations here. Over here we have that double drawer pantry, which is just so useful, being so close to the kitchen here. You can be cooking here, grab your food out of here, step one further closer to the fridge, and you've got everything just in close proximity and easy to use. The ensuite down the end comes equipped with a porta potty and also your shower facility there as well. Okay. Now that the ensuite there does come with a floor. If you want to put that in, that's all included. As far as the Annex section is concerned, it does come with a complete set of walls to completely surround the Annex roof. It has the floor, it has a full draft skirt across the front of the camper, with zip down sections of course, so you can still pull your kitchen out or your fridge out or whatever you need to get to, but it allows you to have this whole area bug free. If you've got some kids or whatnot that you want to have sleeping out here or some visitors camping, there's still plenty of space to do that and without being bitten. Okay guys, so here we are on the inside of the Telegraph X. You can see I'm very comfortable. We have a queen size bed up the top here. It has a 80mm high density foam mattress. We do have some other options for mattresses, or we do some toppers also are available. They're an optional extra if you're interested in that. Me personally, I like the firm mattress, but it's not for everybody. We use lightweight aluminium poles throughout the entire camper, being the inside of the camper and also the full annex. They're lightweight, they are very easy to use, they save a lot of time packing up and setting up with a nice quick release cam lock on every pole. Plenty of room here to sit for a few people. The table also folds down to another bedding area here if you've got the kids with you, and under the seats there's quite a bit of storage in here as well. We have a DVD player down here and all your light switches to make sure you've got all the lighting on that you want. Your LED lights are all included also, of course. The LED light up above the bed has a separate switch above the bed, so you don't have to climb out of bed to turn the light off. You can do that from up there. So we have here storage under the seats here, which also includes our battery charging system. So in here you'll see we have 220 amp hour gel deep cycle batteries, a 1500 watt power inverter that is sine wave, peaks at 3000, 20 amp 240 volt AC DC charger, another 12 watt accessory outlet and a double USB. Bunch of storage in here also. You have storage in there and also a bunch of storage while you're set up for camp and you have your kitchen out. You have this enormous storage area just under here, which is usable for, put your bags of clothes in or whatever and just get your clothes out for each day. It's a real big space. It's a waste not to use it, so make sure you use it while you're set up for camp. So here we are, the Telegraph X, all set up, 2018 model, brand new, and we've packed full of extra features. The roll down walls and roll up walls for the front to give it that open splendour. All those extra features we talked about on the inside. TV systems, extra auxiliary outlets, extra shelving in the kitchen. It really is a great unit. It's a home away from home that you just really don't need anything else to take with you, and that's the idea of this X Series package. It's the full drive away package where you don't have to worry about, gee, I've bought a camper but now I need a fridge, what's going to fit? How am I going to charge it up? What batteries do I have? What battery charger do I need? How long is it going to last? Do I need solar panels? It's all included. 160 watt solar panel, portable gas hot water system, 1500 watt sine wave inverter, 20 amp battery charger, 240 volt inlet. Gas is plumbed through to the kitchen as well as having multiple gas outlets throughout the camper to plug barbecues into, to plug your hot water system into. You don't have to worry about moving bottles anywhere. All in all, it's a fantastic package for the money. And come and see us today. We'd love to give you a demonstration.